We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Baltimore Orioles. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This pitch is popped up. Cronenworth waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Hit on the ground to third, right to him. Throw on to first, two gone. Next to the plate for the Padres, Mike Yastrzemski. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. That's by him. It's 0-1. Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. And that's the third out. Stepping in, Austin Nola. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the catcher, Austin Nola.
And now a pitch on the way.
Oh,
a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled away. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
First delivery to him on the way. Jake Cronenworth comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Into the flag court and gone. Here's Will Myers.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Yes, they try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting fifth.
Ready now for Baltimore, Rio Ruiz. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. 1-0 the count. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. He lays off, and that's outside, ball 4. They're at the corners now here with 2 away. In now for the O's, Mitch Haniger. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one just misses off the corner. High in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in now, Maikel Franco.
First baseman, number 7.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
1-1.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
I got 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Now to the plate, Pat Valaika, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Franco, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch coming, here it is.
Marisnick.
Counts 1-0. Nope.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Margot's under it.
1 out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped up. Franco in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Batting ninth.
So now to the plate, Keegan Aiken.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Coming on is Ozuna. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of this.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Ready on 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Digging in now for San Diego, Shane Bieber. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Marisnick. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Manuel Margot. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Margot doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First offering on its way. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
1-1.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I got the count. 1-2.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski as he looks at a
outside.
fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting
That's a
gloves
ball.
and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
That's
2-1
ball 3.
pitch is a fastball off the plate away,
balls,
and it's
1
3-1
strike.
now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Rio Ruiz as we move on.
Leading off for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's Jake Marisnik.
Number 16, Jake.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
The windup and the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
To the plate now, Maikel Franco, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. Good slider
One
there.
ball, two
Gets a
strikes,
swing
yeah.
and miss.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Henniger arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Settling under it is Marisnik for out number 2. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher, TJ.
Cedric Mullins will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pinch hitting for the Orioles. Number 31.
A ball and no strikes. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs.
And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Austin.
Standing in now, Austin Nova. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Margot is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on to third base. So digging in now, Jake Cronenworth. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Will Myers is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reese Hoskins is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta
0-2.
believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got to...
In the dirt and block behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Jose De Leon, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Leading off the stage.
Leading off the inning, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a soft liner. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Weaver.
Jorge Mateo will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Padres, number 3, Jorge Mateo.
Eric Hosmer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marisnik is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Manuel Margot. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The shortstop,
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Jimmy Cordero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
the Orioles, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, bottom fell out of it.
And he got him. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The next 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Jake Marisnik stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Last time through was a base hit. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Now batting, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Marcell Ozuna. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there, 2 down. At the plate, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the pitch. Hops this one up. Hoskins in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that second baseman, Pat.
At the plate now, Pat Valaika. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he fouls this one off. 2-2. Here it is. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time. DJ Stewart is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Number 26 is going to come off the bench.
Number 26.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna. Gone!
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jake Cronenworth. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at one.
One strike.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The right fielder, number 4.
Emilio Pagan, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So here's Will Myers.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Runner at second here with one man out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Cronenworth rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now to the plate, Rio Ruiz as he lines it out to center. Margot is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Jose Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 6.
Leading off for San Diego, the third baseman, Alex Stone.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alec Bohm
1-0.
is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now back, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
In now, Omar Narvaez as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch
0-1.
slider at strike one. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And no
1-1.
swing, apparently. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Number 33 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33.
Hit in the air to center field. After it is Marisnik. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot, runner in scoring position with two gone. Two outs here with a runner at third. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And that misses up and in. 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Marisnik on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 47.
Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore seventh. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. And he takes a called strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Fouled away. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Dustin Pedroia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And he misses 2-1. Runners on first with one down. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike two. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two. Ryan Braun will look for some two-out magic here.
And hitting for the Orioles. Number 8. Ryan Braun.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Robert Stevenson enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Leading off for the Padres.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Mike Yastrzemski stands in as he looks at ball one here. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnick is under it. 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Pedroia
He's out.
on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Nola. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Austin Nola.
Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
From the stretch.
Altavilla.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back, the center fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Jake Cronenworth. As he can't catch up on a
0-1's the
fastball
count.
at the letters, and it's strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on
0-1.
on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
No ball. 2
Swing
strikes.
and a miss. It's 0-2. Now
got
a
to count 1
fastball
and 2.
here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Will Myers becomes out number 2 this inning. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now
Oh,
he's
that's
one
off the
pitch
plate.
away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Michael Franco.
Rarely do you see a closer come in when you have a comfortable lead like
0-1's
this
the
one
count.
here. We'll see if he's able to keep his concentration. A lot of times, closers
Off the
have a
plate,
difficult
0-1.
time when they have that lead of 3 or more runs.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. At the plate, Pat Valaika. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's
0-1.
0-1.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That
0-2
thing's
the
got
count.
depth and bite.
Now a check
One
swing,
ball,
but
2
he holds
strikes,
up
count.
in time. Ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out
I
the
got to
plate.
count 2
Good
and
job
2.
not swinging at it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
What do you
Started
got?
to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Bohm. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Foul. That ball's foul.
And this is swung on
No
and
ball,
missed.
2
So
strikes.
now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Paul Fry gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good
0-1
slider
the
at
count.
the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have started this World Series on the right foot. They're victorious here at home as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Diego Padres. At the plate, Austin Nova, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. One down. Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Stepping up to the plate, Will Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fouls this one off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Digging in now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Here we go for the Padres. The center fielder, Manuel.
Now here it comes.
Margot.
Ball in that field.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Just behind the fastball there, two strikes now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting second.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
That's in there. Base hit. The relay throw, the tag, and they got him coming back to third.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Pedroia has it. One there.
Out.
Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcelo Zuna.
That's
And he'll
outside.
hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Runs
Nope, that's
outside,
off the
so it
plate.
goes
Ball
to
two.
2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch.
Yeah.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the
Ball
bat.
four.
That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here comes the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
The third baseman.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Batting seven. The second baseman.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. On the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Batting eight. The
So
catcher.
now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up
2
3
balls,
consecutive
no
hits,
strikes.
but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Too
Ball
high.
3.
And it's 3-0.
3-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's
Ball
fighting his
4.
body on
Big
every
strike.
pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Batting nine. The
So
pitcher.
here now is the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. And the Padres trying to make this first inning even better here. Fouled away. Bohm, the runner at third. Miller at second. Narvaez at
got 1 ball,
first.
1
2
strike.
out in the inning. 1-1 the count. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 7.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hoskins.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And that fastball's too
The
much
count
for him
is
there.
1
1-2.
and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. In now, Rio Ruiz. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
One
Started
ball,
the
1
breaking
strike.
ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. Swing and a miss that
0-1
time.
the count.
It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across
0-2
the
the
board.
count.
Behind 0-2 now. And a sliders in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Now a check swing, but that's in there. Standing in, Manuel Margot. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And that's the third out. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball,
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Is looked at for ball 3. Full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Miller backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Dean Kremer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2-1 now. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Hit on the ground out to short. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch.
The first baseman, Eric.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Alec Bohm.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A base hit in his first trip.
Ball.
Lays
Yeah.
off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Ball
2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-2 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is popped up. Hoskins has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Brad Miller was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he is out on the tag. The box, Austin Nola. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Austin Nola.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next.
So coming to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hops this one up. Boom in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Here's Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Got him swinging, made him chase out.
So striding in, Omar Narvaez. He drew a walk his first time up.
The catcher.
The pitch.
Omar Narvaez.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air to center. Marisnik is under it. 1 down. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Jacob deGrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. This one skied out toward right. Myers is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. On to first, the double play. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Rio.
First pitch on its way. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a wave and a miss.
No
Looked
ball,
like the
two
slider
strikes.
there.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Ball one.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back
That's a
foot.
ball.
Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The shortstop. DJ.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand
I got the
just
count.
a
1-2.
little bit earlier than he intended.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Marisnik. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Yastrzemski. He doubled his last time through.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers on the move. And this will bang up against the wall.
Up next to the Padres. The first base.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Outside, 2-1. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
The batter. The third baseman.
Into the box, Alex Bohm. And he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2-1.
Outside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 15.
At the plate now, Brad Miller, as he rips it on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of. Top half of the sixth about to get started.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Cedric Mullins will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 31.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Now batting.
In now, Austin Nola. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Margot's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Jorge Lopez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. Sixth inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob.
Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Jorge Mateo will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 3, Jorge Mateo.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. A bare hand for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Manuel Margot. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Myers will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nick Anderson comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Anderson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
Lays off
Exit
1-0.
tag.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball.
Ball two.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And there's
Inside,
ball
ball
one. Popped him up. Hosmer ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Foul tip into the
0-1.
catcher's glove. It's strike one.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
And a fastball called strike three. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The shortstop.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the
Outside.
first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he
Ball
misses
left
again,
outside.
2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 20.
So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Alec Bohm. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball
And he
back in.
takes ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves. And that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Soft liner towards first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Miller.
And a
Outside,
layoff
that's a ball.
fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. So 1-1. Misses
That's
low.
ball 2.
Good take on the curveball there.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Full count
We
now,
got
3-2.
3-2.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa would be next. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 3 runs already home here.
Nope.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Count is
Count is 1 and 2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Number 33 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting to the Padres. Number 33.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now at the plate, Rio Ruiz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. He's set and the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Up next to the Padres.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he pops it up. Pedroia ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And it's in time as he's out at 3rd as the good relay gets him. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Up next to the Padres, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Marisnick. Onto the party porch and gone. At the plate, Marcelo Zuna. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. chased it in the dirt. Nola finds it. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Justin Pedroia.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Luis Patino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
The 1-1. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. DJ Stewart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Your attention, please. He's hitting for Baltimore. Number 24.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The catcher, Austin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Austin Nola comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. To the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's Will Myers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he fouls this one off. We're down to their final strike. Just hung in there on that one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
8-2 tonight's final. San Diego have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.